So the NPA has withdrawn all charges against Jub Jub. Who's Jub Jub, you wonder? Jub Jub is Kelly Khumalo's first child, who is a boy. His name is Christian's baby daddy. Do you want me to run that through again? Okay, so when Kelly Khumalo talks about, when Kelly Khumalo talks about a time in her life where she used to do a lot of substance abuse, she is talking about the time when she was Jub Jub's girlfriend, okay? Jub Jub is the father to Kelly Khumalo's first born child. I just realized all of Kelly Khumalo's known baby daddies. I just realized all of Kelly Khumalo's baby daddies, well, at least those that we know of and are confirmed to be the baby daddies, are quite, celebrities. They're quite the celebrities. They're quite known. So Jub Jub is actually a presenter, and he's actually a television presenter, and he's a rapper, and he's also, his actual birth certificate name is Umolemo Katlego Maruganya, okay? But he is popularly known as Jub Jub, and for the rest of this video, we will be calling him by his alias, which is Jub Jub, okay? So yesterday, the 4th of July, 2014, he gets to celebrate all charges against him being withdrawn. So it says the National Prosecuting Authority, the NPA, has withdrawn all charges against television presenter and rapper Jub Jub. This decision follows careful consideration of the police case docket, the prosecutor's report, and recommendations, coupled with information that was made available to the NPA through representations submitted by the defense to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions. Now, why am I bringing this to your attention? First of all, we should never lose hope. It is possible for the NPA and the Director of Public Prosecutions to change their minds, so to speak, so they can issue a warrant of arrest. So in Jub Jub's case, there was a warrant of arrest. The charges were made, and the charges were made in 2022. So literally about just over 2 years. It's been just over 2 years since he's, lived with the reputation of these additional charges. And I say additional because he has a conviction for ending the lives of minors because he was racing his car. May their young souls continue to rest in peace. He served his time. He got out on parole. He's back on the streets. And then these new charges were added by his ex-girlfriend. His ex-girlfriend, who has recently been seen at a funeral with security. So I'm wondering, is it because she has moved on that the charges were dropped? I digress. Let's get back to the point at hand. If we continue to read on, it says, the Office of the DPP concluded that there are no reasonable prospects of a successful prosecution. You know what? I don't want to read the rest. Let's just say there are no reasonable prospects of a successful prosecution. So let me ask them this. Are there chances of a successful prosecution in the Senzo Meyiwa trial that we are currently watching play out live on national TV, well, prior to them taking their recess? Do they still feel that they will be a successful prosecution? I want to repeat those words again. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think that they too should drop all charges against the 5 accused in the dock. Okay, just drop the docket 363 and let's move straight into what? Doc 375. What is Doc 375? If you don't already know, it's the docket that puts accused number 0, Kelly Khumalo, along with Twala. I almost said Chikotwala, but Chikotwala he's like, that parent that is always hovering around their child. But their child is an adult, so I wonder why he's still hovering. Why not let the child face the consequences of his actions? Why does it feel like he always has to be there and ready to issue a statement? But you know what? I digress. There's also the Mapiri, the famous Mapiri, who, she's such a community member that she walks into crime scenes and cleans up blood and bottles of alcohol, because there is no way, such celebrities, in Vosloorus, Osenzo Tola, unfortunately he died that night, but she took it upon herself to say, I got to clean this up. the media is going to be here, everybody's going to be here. Image is everything in our community, and I will personally take it upon myself to uplift the image ya kwaKhumalo. umaKhumalo senzo meyiwa died kwamaKhumalo, and it can only be reported when they talk about this incident that the house was very, very clean. Very clean. No one was partaking in any illegal substances, and of course no one was drinking alcohol. It was just a bottle here and there. But Mzansi, I bring these two cases up to say, is there hope for Bongani Ntanzi? Will Bongani Ntanzi ever receive such a withdrawal of all charges against Bongani Ntanzi? Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. But if, in case you're interested in what actually happened with Jub Jub, it says here the charges emanated from a complainant, okay, who is not named, by the way, and Morahanya's ex-girlfriend, who laid a rape charge in February 2022 against him, alleging that the offenses occurred between 2006 and 2009. After speaking out on social media, 3 other women came forward with similar allegations. Subsequently, a warrant of arrest was issued, and Umar handed himself to the authorities and appeared in the Johannesburg Magistrate Court, where he was released on a $10,000 bail. Now let's talk about his release on bail. You see, as someone who was convicted of the charges against him, he served his time, was released. Then now he handed himself in. Okay, he handed himself in at the magistrate's court, and then they released him out on bail. But Bongani Ntanzi doesn't get bail. He doesn't even get the option to do so. He goes through so much. Is this another case of justice for the rich versus justice for the poor? Why does it always seem like the rich get the bail? I could be wrong. But have you heard of someone who is rich, and I put rich in quotations, or should I say a celebrity? Have you ever seen them actually be denied bail and be assumed as a flight risk? Why is the poor person always assumed to be a flight risk? Let me know in the comment section down below why that is. But then the letter goes on to say the NPA views all allegations, that type of violence, in serious light and does not hesitate to adopt an aggressive stance towards them, but only where there is relevant and admissible evidence that can sustain the charges. Did Bongani Ntanzi's alleged confession, was it enough to be relevant and admissible evidence that can sustain the charges? To this day, can the NPA still stand up after all the witnesses that they've gone through? The police that aren't really giving us much to hold on to say these 5 are absolutely guilty. Do you feel that the evidence that is before the court right now is relevant and admissible? And let me know in the comment section down below. Please drop a 1 in the comment section down below if you feel that the evidence thus far is not relevant and admissible. But you know what? It is okay if you feel deep down in your heart of hearts, this is a safe space, that evidence that is before the courts is absolutely relevant and admissible. Let us know as well in the comment section. Drop a 2 in the comment section down below. The letter goes on to say, unfortunately in this case, Jub Jub's case that is, upon further assessment of available evidence, there were no prospects of a successful prosecution, hence the withdrawal of charges. What happens next? Is the story ending here? Is Jub Jub going to, go after his accusers? I mean, I want to believe that this was discussed as well on the McG podcast. You can't recall all those videos that were done. You can't undo the damage that was done to his reputation, I'll say in quotations. Let me know in the comment section down below. And you know what? I'll catch you on my next upload. If you have made it this far in our video, you absolutely know I love it so much. Please make sure you drop a hello in the comment section down below, because when you don't comment, I don't know you've watched the video. Mzansi, we have a new home. If you are into talking everything Government of National Unity, head on over here to GNU Unfiltered, our new YouTube channel. I'll drop the link in the comment section down below. Be sure to visit us over there. I would love to see you, okay? And remember, Mzansi, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching us from outside the club, please consider subscribing. It absolutely brings joy to my heart as we are increasing in numbers over here. So Mzansi, I'll catch you on my next upload. Thank you so much for watching.